Alright, Shalom, Israel, Shalom, Shalom. You know, first and foremost, I want to give all praises to the Most High, Yahweh, and name of His Son, Yahweh Shah. And this video is going into money. You know, this video is going into money, you know, and people trying to be rich, because you have a lot of our people want to be rich. They'll do anything for that bag. When I say anything, I mean anything. They'll do some homosexual stuff. They'll drink blood. They'll drink urine. They'll sacrifice their dog for a bag. That's on a higher level, bro. Our people love money. Our people love money. They will do anything for money. But I'm telling you, money is just paper. Our people will do anything. Our people will do anything for this. Not no gold, not no silver. Our people will kill, steal, murder, bruh. Anything for a piece of paper, bro. With your oppressive face on it. This ain't your money, bro. So I'm gonna get some scriptures going to that, because hey, money will have you stressed out. Money will have you want to kill yourself, bro. It'll have you depressed. That piece of paper right there can can change your life for the good or bad. That piece of paper right there that I just showed you can change your life for the good or bad. So I got Matthew 6:24. No man can serve two masters, for either he will hate the one and love the other, or else he will hold to the one and despise the other. You cannot serve God and mammon. Mammon is money, material things. You can't serve both. And you have a lot of people try to serve both, because believe it or not, money is a god to some people. Money, because God just means power. Elohim means power. A lot of people serve money. A lot of people worship money. They put money on the high pedestal. But you can't do both. You can't want to worship the Most High, the God of Israel, and then worship money. You can't do both, because you can't. You only can have one master. How can you have two masters? You can't. You only can have one master. What you gonna choose? The Most High, money. And a lot of our brothers and sisters sell out, and they start choosing money, and they start getting depressed and stressed out, because you know, yes, money cool for a little bit, but money can't buy. But money can't buy happiness. Money can't make you happy. And a lot of brothers and sisters think when they get that money, oh, they gonna get happy. Now they happy now. Now they ain't gonna have no problems. But that's wrong. Money brings you more problems. Now you gotta start. Now you paranoid. Now you gotta look around your shoulder 24/7, because you don't know if somebody trying to rob you, or you don't know if somebody coming to you to be your friend, or they trying to use you to get your money. You don't know if a female trying to come to you, you know what I'm saying, sincerity, or she's trying to come to you because you got money. Money brings more problems. You have to be more aware when you have money. And brothers and sisters don't understand that. They think life is just more sweet when you have money. No, look at these celebrities. Look at these celebrities, man. Yes, they enjoy money. They get all that jewelry and all that now, but when they get older, they understand, man, this is a waste of time. I don't even know why I bought this. J. Cole said he don't even know why he bought half of the jewelry that he bought. Nas, you know, he don't even really wear jewelry like that, because once they get older, they understand, man, this is a waste of time. They could have spent their money on things, more important things, on their people. But now they want to choose it on. Like I ain't saying nothing wrong with, you know, I wear jewelry, I wear earrings, but don't waste your money on things like that. Like brothers and sisters be buying when they get rich. I'm talking about like Hollywood rich, like music industry. They be damn buying like 5 or 6 cars. They don't even drive them. They got like 5 or 6 houses. They don't even drive them. Why not use that money to make a house for the homeless? Get a building built for the homeless people. A shelter, a bigger shelter for the homeless people. Why are you buying 5 or 6 houses with 17 bathrooms in it? You ain't gonna even use them. You barely got 17. You don't even got 17 friends. What are those 17 bathrooms for that you had to waste your money on? That's a waste of money, bro. So you have to choose which one you gonna serve. Are you gonna serve money, or are you gonna serve Yahweh by Shimmy Hawashah? And His love is everlasting. Money is temporary. His love is everlasting. So which one are you going to serve? So I got Luke 18:25. For it is easier for a camel to go through a needle's eye than for a rich man to enter into the kingdom of God. So he's saying it's easy. He's saying it's easier for a camel to go into a needle's eye. So we know how small a needle eye is. Look at a needle eye. When you use a needle, look at the needle eye. That's impossible. A camel can't fit through that. That's impossible. But he's saying it's easier for a camel to go through that for a rich man or woman to get the kingdom of heaven. So why is he saying that, right? It's like it. Why is he saying that? Because you know when our brothers and sisters get a little money, right? It's like they get starstruck, they get blind to what's important. So they're not gonna want to keep the laws and commandments when they getting money because they feel like they got everything. When a person get money, rich person, you know what I'm saying, millionaire, billionaire, they feel like they got everything. You know, you have some humble ones, but majority of them, they not humble. They don't want to hear about the Bible because they feel like they got everything. They don't want to hear about that because they feel like they can buy anything they want and need. They feel like that money they got. So they feel like, why I need your God if this money right here is giving me everything I need? You saying your God can give me everything, but this money is giving me everything also. That's how they feel. So that's why it's gonna be hard for them to make it. Not saying no rich people can't make the kingdom of heaven, but it's saying it's very rare. It's gonna be a very few. There's gonna be a handful of rich people make the kingdom of heaven because they stuck up. They don't want to listen to the commandments. They don't want to do the Most High will because they feel like they got everything. So there's gonna be a very few that get the kingdom of heaven. So I got 1 Timothy 6:10. For the love of money is the root of all evil, which while some coveted after they have erred from the faith and pierced themselves through with many sorrows. So it didn't say, let me clear this up. It didn't say for money is the root of all evil. It said for the love of money. So it's cool to have some money. You know what I'm saying? Don't be a junkie, don't be a bum. It's cool to have some money. It's cool, to try to start your own business, to save up and go to vacations, place things that you like to do. But don't fall in love with that money, bro. Do not fall in love with that money, because once you start falling in love with that money, that's when you start tripping. Once you feel like you can't never have enough amount of money, hey, that's when you start tripping. That envy start kicking in. You can't never have enough. You got $100. You want $1,000. Then you got $1,000. You want $1 million. Then you want $1 billion. You want to do anything to get that bag. That's the love of money. Be satisfied. Don't be satisfied with what you got. Be satisfied with what the Most High bless you with. It might not be your lot to be a billionaire, because when you a billionaire, come on now. When you a millionaire, come on now. And being a black billionaire, come on now. That's gonna cause problems. You have to do a lot of stuff to get. They ain't gonna just let you get that, especially if you're in the industry. You definitely gonna have to do some wicked stuff. And we already know what they be doing, how the industry get down. And a lot of our brothers and sisters sell out. They sell their soul for a bag. They do a lot of homosexual acts for money, bro, for a piece of paper, just to be successful in this land, in this captivity that we in. Temporary. You can't take that stuff with you. You can't take that bag with you, bro. You can't take that cash with you. You can't do it. So don't be trying to fall in love with money or say you'll do anything for money, because brothers and sisters get into the industry and they'll do that. That's why I said they erred from the faith and pierced themselves through with many sorrows. So they piercing themselves through with many sorrows. Let me see. I think if I keep reading, matter of fact, let me go. This Revelations 3:17. It goes more into it. Because thou sayest, I am rich and increase with goods, I have need of nothing. So you have people saying, man, I'm rich. You know what I'm saying? I'm increasing my money every single day. I don't need nothing from you. What can you give me that I can't get myself? That's what brothers and sisters saying, right? Check this out. And knoweth not that they are wicked and miserable and poor and blind and naked. They miserable and poor. And you probably asking how they poor and they got all that money. They poor spiritually. They don't know who they is. They don't know their nationality. They don't know that they're going to keep the commandments or they're going to be destroyed. They don't know. They blind to the fact that, hey, this money is destroying you. This money is going to be your death, because you don't want to come back to the Most High because you feel like you got everything. That money is going to be the reason that you die and get put to death. Sorrow. They cry behind closed doors. These celebrities, these rappers, man, they crying behind closed doors. They depressed. Why do you think some of these actors and some of these rappers commit suicide? And they got all the money that you can ever desire, but they commit suicide. Because money don't buy happiness, bro. They stressed out. They depressed. They killing themselves. Why do you think that most of them be high on drugs? Why do you think most of them be drunk, be faded, popping pills? Because they're trying to cope. They're trying to cope in this world with this money that they got. Because they understand before they didn't know. Before they were thinking, man, they came from nothing. You know, most of these rappers come from the hood, the ghetto. They ain't come from nothing. So they get this money. They think it's gonna buy their happiness. But then they understand, man, this money is not buying me happiness. This money is actually causing me more and more problems than I had when I was poor. So they get depressed. So what they do, they start drinking more. They start getting drunk. They start smoking. They start popping pills to the point they want to kill themselves and they overdose. Money don't buy happiness, bro. It don't. Money, you can ask any rich person, any millionaire, you can ask them. Money don't buy happiness. It gets you happy for at a certain point. Once you start to get in the bag, you know, you happy, of course, because you seeing a lot of money. But then you feel like you get used to it. It's like, man, it's whatever. You know what I'm saying? This stuff temporary. It's whatever. The most important thing is my spirit. You know, if your spirit ain't happy, then that money definitely ain't gonna make you happy. You gotta make sure your spirit happy. So I got Acts 20:35. I have showed you all things, how that so laboring ye ought to support the weak, and to remember the words of the Lord Yahweh, how he said it is more blessed to give than receive. So it's you more blessed when you give. When you give, you more blessed because you humble. Even if you a millionaire and you give and you sincere hearted, man, that's cool, bro. You cool, do your thing. But you have a lot of millionaires get to the point they don't want to give, bro. They being selfish. Like I said before, why are you buying 5 or 6 cars that you barely drive? You buying all these clothes that you only wear one time, but you could be spending that money. I mean, it's like you can be giving that money to the people that need it, that's poor, that's hungry. You can be buying for people that, and most of our people that do that do be millionaires, that do be giving money for the celebrity wise, it don't be sincere hearted. They do it for the camera. If it was sincere, they wouldn't even do it for the camera. But most of these rappers and artists, they do it for the camera to be seen, so people can come and be like, oh, he's such a good person. That ain't sincere. Sincere is when you don't do it when no camera ain't on. When you go into a homeless shelter when nobody ain't around, you going at nighttime so nobody can't see you. You going with a hoodie on so nobody can't recognize you. Instead of you going with your jewelry on so folks can be like, oh, that's little baby. He giving out shelter to the homeless. Nah, if you sincere, you wouldn't want nobody to see you. You wouldn't want nobody to praise you. So I got 1 Timothy 6:9. But they that will be rich fall into temptation and a snare, into many foolish and hurtful lusts, which drown men in destruction and perdition. So I'm gonna use our brothers and sisters in Hollywood, right, as an example, because they go into that thing, they fall into a lot of lustful things. They do a lot of things that they regret in the future. Now they can't take it over because they can't change it because they already done did it. But it says, but they will be rich, fall into temptations and snares. When you rich, bro, you're going to fall into temptations. You're going to always buy stuff. Like, it's going to be hard for you not to buy something because you got the money to buy it. So it's going to be hard for you to be like, I can't buy that. But then when you buy it, it's like, man, why did I do this? Why did I just buy this, bro? Like, I'm not going to even use this. I'm just buying it for show. Just to say I bought it. That's what our people do. Our people love to look nice and have nice things. But can you afford that? You have a lot of our brothers and sisters living in projects, driving the Camaro. We get our priorities wrong in this thing, bro. So you gonna buy things when you rich. You gonna buy things just to buy it, and you gonna be like, man, now you gonna come into a snare. Now you're gonna be depressed because you just bought that. You could have bought something else. You ain't gonna use it, so you're gonna be depressed and stressed out. And they say and into many foolish and hurtful lusts, which drown many destruction and perdition. So you're going to buy, we're going to do a lot of wicked things, especially in Hollywood. You have our brothers and sisters do a lot of wicked things in this thing. Then they regret it. They do the wicked thing. The Esau give them the bad for doing the wicked stuff. Then down the line, they feel like, now they realize, man, this money ain't worth it. But, they to the point where they feel like it's too late to get out of the industry. They feel like they damn 30, 40 years old. It's too late now, so they stay in the industry. But, man, that's wicked, though. That money right there caused you to do wickedness. It caused you to go into lustful acts that you don't even want to do, for real. Homosexuality, you ain't even really want to do that, but you want that money, that you need that money to feed your family, so you're going to do that. Instead of getting a normal job, you deciding to do that wicked homosexual act, to get that bag. That's off. So I got 2 more scriptures. This Mark 8:36. For what shall it profit a man if he shall gain the whole world and lose his soul, his own soul? So what's going to profit this man that gain his whole world, this wicked world that we live in, that's going to be destroyed? In America, they want to show off, you know, in America. They want this to be their kingdom. They don't want America to end. Most millionaires, you know, billionaires, folks like that, they don't want this place to be destroyed because this is their heaven. They got a bag here. You know what I'm saying? This is their dwelling place. They got everything that you could ever desire. So why would they want this place to end? But they don't understand. Our brothers and sisters don't understand, man. Hey, man, it's something better coming. We're gonna have gold. We ain't gonna have no paper money that you can burn. We're gonna have gold, man. We're gonna have real life gold. So, man, what's the point of gaining the whole wide world and then lose your soul? You can't take this money with you. You can't take them clothes with you. You can't take your female with you, man. The only thing you can take with you is your soul. So that's what you actually need to be working on, because that's the most important, is your soul. So, man, don't be trying to, and our folks want to be rich so bad, but they don't understand what come with it. Just look at these celebrities. They'll tell you, have celebrities that tell you what come with the fame, what come with this money. You be depressed out, but our people want a bag so bad they'll do anything for money, bro. They showing off them that $20, maybe $100 bills. They showing off, but that's just paper. That ain't real money. Esau got the real money. They got the gold. They got our gold. They got everything. So don't be trying to be real rich in this thing, bro. Just try to make it, bro. Because this place gonna be destroyed anyway. So don't put your mind, heart into this money, bro. Just focus on trying to make it. Long as you got a job, long as you got shelter over your head, long as you got food, you straight. You straight. You don't need to have this big old house, this big old car with rims on it. You don't need to have that. Long as you got transportation, long as you got a house, long as you got food in your belly, you straight. So I got Psalm 62:10. Trust not in oppression, and become not vain in robbery. If riches increase, set not your heart upon them. And you have a lot of our brothers and sisters trusting oppression. They trust in this money that we get. They trust in this stimulus check that we just got. They trust in that. I seen folks at the mall, they smiling. I was wondering why the mall was so deep. Then I forgot they just got their stimulus checks. I was wondering why everybody was in there smiling, holding hands. Like it's like everybody was in a joyful mood because they got that stimulus check. But don't trust in oppression. Don't forget that we still in oppression. And a lot of our brothers and sisters, they get money and they forget about their people. They forget that they still in slaves. They forget they mind. It's like they mind just forget that. You still a slave. You just a rich slave. A rich nigga in the coop. That's what you just a rich nigga in the coop. You still a nigga, bro. It don't matter how much money you got, you still a nigga to these folks, bro. Cause they the one that give you the money. You still a nigga to them. So don't forget about your people when like you just said, if riches increase, set not your heart upon them. So just say you gain the most. I blessing you with the riches. Cool, that's cool. But don't forget about your people once you just say he bless you to become a millionaire. That's cool. But don't forget to give back to your people. Don't forget that you still have people that's struggling in the slums and ghettos. Folks becoming blind to that when they get money. Don't become blind to that. Don't forget that you was once in that situation. You was once like that. Don't forget that, bro. And you understand how it feels to be in that position. So give back to your people that actually need it. Instead of spending money on vain stuff that's going to cause you to be depressed and stressed out down the line. Stuff don't matter, bro. It don't. You know what I'm saying? So this book, the king, going into money don't matter. Well, money's not everything. I'm going to say that. Money's not everything. So don't put your heart, don't put your soul into money and put your trust in money. Because money soon going to be cut off. Soon, money ain't going to be worth nothing. You're going to have that chip. Money is not going to be worth nothing. You're going to see like $1,000 bills on the ground, but nobody ain't going to pick it up because you ain't going to be able to spend it because it's going to be useless in those times. So don't focus on riches. Focus on bettering your spirit with the Most High, Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua. So this book, the king, I want to give all praises to the Most High, Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua. I say Shalom.